touchdown. Wins the 60 meters. Drive to deep center field. The Spartans are Mountain West champs. After a highly decorated 25-year career spanning 4 different schools, Todd Kress was welcomed as the new head coach of Spartan women's volleyball.
The first couple months were crazy. I didn't know if I was coming or going. I was running in circles, chasing my tail, so to speak, moving from the East Coast to the West Coast. After that, kind of got settled into a recruiting rhythm. The team has been incredible in regards to helping with the transition. I feel blessed to be a part of the program, blessed to have inherited such quality human beings. That's been the biggest part for me that I enjoy, is working with this team.
Right foot to the ball, Allie, right foot to the ball. All right, let's have our primary passers serve, and let's run some crushes in serve receive.
Coach Kress has brought in a new sense of freedom to the program, in a sense that we are forced to mature and learn how to be young women and not just young elite volleyball players. That's going to come with its own growing pains, but it's been such a cool process to see, especially now that I'm a senior, the girls under me and the girls that are my age growing and mature in ways that I hadn't seen them do before.
I guess I was just looking for something to sink my teeth into, to where there was the opportunity to do something bigger and greater. And so the previous staff here had done a great job. They had the program on track to, kind of take the next step within the conference. And I just wanted to come in and finish off the unfinished business, so to speak.
Communicate in the seams, pass the 2 against a tough server, and we're fine. And then purposeful shots. Everything right now is here, right and ripping into the seam of the block.
People want to say that we're in a little bit of a rebuilding phase. I say that's disrespect to the people that are still here in this program, to our student athletes, and so I don't look at it that way. I think that if we can correct some things, both on and off the court, that will be in the mix at the end in November. I think we'll be a work in progress all the way until November. But ultimately, I came out here just because I looked at the opportunity to do something bigger and better.
When set's up, I want you in her shorts. They're not running anything behind. Get in her shorts, step in front of her. We look like a deer in headlights out there, like we're not prepared for this match. That's frustrating. Gee, I talked to you about changing it. Captains, get out there and change something. Let's go, it's on you guys.
I think they had a very unique culture here, but the ones that have stayed have definitely bought in quickly, and that's been nice to see.
We were able to build our own culture and decide what values we wanted to pursue in our season and for the next years too. It just helps us to be a great group, a really unified group, and actually work for each other, play for each other.
I think just being committed to what we set as our cultural values, being love, having grit, upholding character, trying to be one. Also embodying just that BBB, knowing that we're here for each other to make each other feel strong, confident, and empowered. So we really just work our best to play for each other and make each other better each time. When you know that the person next to you is doing their work to not only help themselves, but to help you, it makes it 10 times easier to just enjoy what you're doing and become closer with them on the court.
I also like how we always put effort in it. It's never we just talked about in preseason and we're never gonna talk about it again. Every time after practice, after every game, we talk about it. We check if we actually follow those values and how we can be better for the next game or the next practice.
We talk a lot about grit. We talk a lot about love. But the love needs to be more than just off the court. It needs to be love on the court. When you're truly playing for your teammates and you love your teammates on the court, you're gonna do special things for them on the court.
We love the sport of volleyball. We're part of the top 1 or 7% in the nation that get to do this. And I think we make it a priority to enjoy each other's company while also doing really well at the sport. And that's naturally gonna create a lot of joy and happiness.
Great run, nice set, nice set.
One of the reasons Coach Kress came to SJSU is the home court advantage cultivated at the women's home volleyball court, Spartan Gym.
Who wouldn't want to play in Spartan Gym? I mean, you get the fans right on top of the teams. It's a lot of energy. You got the Terraflex court. It's just a great place to play volleyball.
I like how like the gym is not an arena, like it's not super big, so like we just feeling like hear everything from like the crowd, so that's really fun. It gets you more hyped.
It's a volleyball-only gym, and we love that aspect of it, that we can be in here and train all we want and get whatever we want out of the hours of the day.
Last year when we played Colorado State, that was the craziest thing I had ever experienced. The gym was shaking. Seeing all the support come from all the different sports is so unique in its own, but also from the coaches and then just alumni and people in the area. It's such a unique experience because it is such a tight, packed area, but it makes it feel like home.
We love Spartan Gym and everything that it brings and adds to our program.
We did a nice job from the end line, but let's earn our points on defense. Let's earn our points on the block. Let's earn our points middle transition wide open.
What's gonna get us the Mountain West Championship is our love, our BBB, our character, and all of our commitment and dedication that we've been working so hard for over the last 3, 4, 5, 6 years, and we're gonna get it.
We definitely have the talent. We just need to be able to put the talent and our selfless mindset together.
The combination of the intangibles and then cleaning up some of our unforced errors, I think will put us in a good position. All we ask is that we're in the mix come November, and I think if we're in the mix, we'll definitely have a hand in what happens down at UNLV in November.
After more than 5 years of planning and construction, San Jose State recently unveiled the brand new Spartan Athletic Center.
This is one of those special days. We've had 2 of them the past couple weeks now. First day, we let athletes in for the first time into this building, and they got to see it through their eyes and experience it, and it was amazing. And then today, we brought the donors, the funders, the builders, all the other piece parts that go into making this building happen, and that's another special day.
A ribbon-cutting ceremony featuring San Jose State President Cynthia Teniente Matson and Athletic Director Jeff Konya was held on August 9th to officially launch the new facility.
And now guess what? We're opening this first-class 70,000 square foot facility for our community, and it is tremendous.
This is an amazing day in Spartan history. We're opening up a new Spartan Athletic Center. It's been long-standing. I mean, we heard today that we haven't had improvements in 70 years, and then fast forward to today and this last decade of improvements here at Spartan Stadium, Spartan Athletic Complex. We're very excited about what this means for our program today and what it's going to mean for our future.
Alums Larry and Deidre Solari kicked off funding for the project with a $5 million commitment in 2018.
I really felt like San Jose State helped me a lot in my life, and we wanted to give back. And so to be able to do this, put the stake in the ground to get this thing going and have this wonderful building, and hear the coaches and everybody talk about how the students are reacting.
The center will provide resources to 22 different Spartan athletic teams, including new, modern locker rooms for the football team and the men's and women's soccer teams. The football locker room is especially decked out with a built-in sound system and player photographs decorating their locker.
When you compare this facility to others in our conference and on the West Coast, it's at the top. It's in the upper echelon. It is everything you could possibly want as a student athlete.
The building also includes an auditorium, dining facilities, numerous coaching rooms, and athletic amenities for San Jose State athletes, such as physical therapy and hydrotherapy rooms. SJSU hopes the new state-of-the-art facility will help draw in new top recruits and lead to continued success from the Spartan athletic teams.
I mean, in terms of recruiting, you can only imagine. Just like you got to think about it. Put yourself in a mindset of a high schooler that's coming out of high school. They want to play at a big school with huge facilities that get a lot of gear, a lot of amenities and everything. They want to show it all.
Coming in at 55,000 square feet, the impressive building will deliver an all-new game day experience as well, with VIP viewing options, including suites and lounges at the top floor of the center.
We are very excited about what this athletic center is going to be for our Spartan fans. We have a lot of different premium seating options. We have a club area, Spartan Club. We have donor areas. We have additional places where we can use for food service, as well as just some family areas that we can transform on this side of the stadium.
The center will also house the Beyond Sparta program, which helps student athletes with professional and career support in the Silicon Valley area.
With the Beyond Sparta space and, the athletic space, the athletic training space, the parents can only be, overjoyed when they see those spaces in terms of, having that football and academic balance.
The Spartan Athletic Center is the latest addition to the many improvements already completed on the South Campus.
We started with golf, we went to tennis, we went to softball, beach volleyball, redoing the football field, scoreboard here. We put a baseball practice field in over here. We still have 3 or 4 more things we want to get done down here. But once the first thing happened, people saw that we were serious and that we were getting stuff done.
Everybody is looking forward to this game against Oregon State. It's a national broadcast. It's the only football game going on during that window. And what better way to introduce this awesome facility to the nation than by playing Oregon State on Labor Day weekend.
Kicking off fall 2023, SJSU hosted the first ever casino night to raise money in support of Spartan athletics.
What an extraordinary night to bring our student athletes back with the community, people who love them, our coaches, all of the fans. It's just been a great, energizing night about what happens at San Jose State Athletics.
It's the first time we've had an event like this since COVID, where we brought a lot of the Spartan faithful to an external event like this. Everybody's been in great spirits.
I've been in collegiate athletics coaching for the past 16 years, and I've never been to an event like this, so it's pretty incredible.
Hopefully this is going to continue. We'll be able to put these on again for our patrons.
Donors heard from 2 student athletes who reminded them how their generous contributions can impact students' lives and their communities.
My name is Christopher Stiles. I'm from Lancaster, California. I am now officially a senior here at San Jose State, and it will be the first in my family to graduate from a 4-year university.
Very important night. Very first time I've been on stage to actually share my story, my journey of how I got here to San Jose State. Couldn't be more happy to be here, and just a great showing, a great event.
Being on scholarship here at San Jose means the world to me, because there was a point in time in my life I did not think I was even going to attend college, and now here I am in front of you, all of an athletic scholarship. But I would have to tell you that my athletic scholarship to play golf here as a Spartan was not my only goal coming into this university. For the past 3 years, as you have heard, I've been on the Mountain West all-academic team.
I loved hearing it from the student athletes. First of all, they're so enthusiastic, they're so grateful, and they're going to make such an impact in this world.
Within a year of me playing soccer, Lauren, my head coach at the time, and Tita, my head coach now, somehow thought I was a good enough soccer player and offered me a scholarship to play here at San Jose State and pursue my academics as well. Without them, who knows where I'd be or what I'd be doing. Probably asking customers if they want more ketchup. Being offered a scholarship was like winning the lottery for my family and I. We never thought the day would come, but it did, and we were so blessed. I can proudly say that I will be the first college graduate in my family.
Wow. Jenna and Chris were especially inspirational this evening with the stories of their backgrounds, what got them here. Very exciting, and shows us what a difference San Jose State makes.
Jenna's story is the perfect example of a student athlete and the reasons why it's so important to have a fundraising event like this. Someone that's a first generation in her family to go to school, to have this opportunity. It's so important to have events like this and to give and provide for people like her, people with the story that she has.
Without you doors, nothing is possible. So on behalf of all us athletes here at San Jose State, we thank you for all that you have done, and let's continue to raise the paddles to the Department of Athletics. Thank you again. Go Spartans.
Let's go. Let's hear it. Go Spartans. All right.
One of the evening's highlights was a special message from NBA champion Steph Curry.
The sky's the limit, and there's so much opportunity. You put your head down, you work and you grind, apply yourself to the classroom, to the field of play, and just understanding the impact that a full scholarship has to student athletes, and their experience as a student athlete and the opportunity that sports creates. We all understand just the importance of that and maintaining that opportunity for generations to come.
The message from Steph Curry was pretty inspiring, and I'm glad to see the people here, and we're also having a very good time.
My favorite part of tonight is meeting the students and seeing the fans and the alumni so engaged in what our student stories are meaning for our community.
I take a line from Coach Brennan that says, show up. It's easy to talk about support, but it's key to showing up. And so it's our pleasure to show up tonight, open our wallets, and support Spartan athletics.
Just having community, I think that's so important, and community and people that want to give to our athletes like Jenna Loggins, like Chris Stiles, and those are just two of hundreds of athletes.
I was the first person as well to receive a degree in my family, and so I understand where they're coming from, how hard it is to break through that barrier, to find the money to make things work. And I think that's an opportunity that we should be working on providing to as many students as possible.
I think we're going to have a great year. We're going to do our best. We're coming off one of our most successful seasons. We have great student athletes. We have wonderful coaches. We have a wonderful university. So hopefully things will keep coming together for us, and we'll win some more championships, some more hardware, and make the university proud.
The home opener for San Jose State at SJSU Stadium. This is the Home Depot College Football on CBS.
Fans could feel the excitement in the air as San Jose State introduced the new Spartan Athletic Center to a national television audience against Oregon State over Labor Day weekend.
It's an exciting day for Spartan football and Spartan Nation. Today is the inaugural game at Spartan Athletic Complex, which will be opening for today's big game against Oregon State.
SJSU Stadium was fully packed with a sold-out crowd of over 20,000 fans.
We're so excited to bring this to the fans. It's made a tremendous difference for our student athletes already in terms of their preparation and nutrition and injury and locker rooms, amenities and all those things. But now we get to turn it over to our patrons. We got our club level sold out. All our suites are sold out. This is a hip and happening place over on this side, and we're so thrilled to bring it to our fans.
This was SJSU's first football sellout since 2003, marking a new record for Spartan attendance.
Back when I was playing, this was all stadium seating, just as it is on the west side, which is across the field. So it looks like we got a good crowd. There's lots of enthusiasm, and it's nice to have Oregon State in here.
The game provided the Spartan faithful their first opportunity to view the game from the new Spartan Athletic Center.
I'm excited about it. I haven't had time to go inside it yet. I've only seen it in video on my computer screen, so I'm really excited to go inside. But it's about time. We're years behind, but we're catching up.
Upon entering, the 2020 Mountain West Championship Trophy greeted fans on their way to their exclusive viewing experience.
This particular facility will host several patrons who have purchased suites on this side for a club-level experience. They'll get a great bird's-eye view of the field and the team in action.
The VIP lounges and suites on the upper level of the center gave stunning views of the game and other on-field activities. The center also provided VIPs with premier catering and couches for extra comfort while viewing the Spartan football team.
The suites are going to be spectacular with the high-end menu that we created, and just giving the best experience that they can have. We invite everybody to come. We have basically everything that we need within our reach, so we don't have to go anywhere else to prep the food. We can do private events. We can do multiple events here, just out of this small kitchen that we have. So we have all the tools that we need. We're just happy to be here.
The new Athletics Center will see plenty of action, with 3 more home games scheduled for 2023 and 7 games scheduled for 2024, which is the most home games in Spartan history.
Come check out a home game this season. We'd love to see you at the Spartan Athletics Center. Come cheer on your team.
SJSU hopes the center will continue to draw large crowds and exceed expectations of those coming to watch Spartan football.
It's done now. It's beautiful. It's cool to have your own suite, especially as an alumnus. So I'm very proud of the school and the athletic department and everything they've done to get this taken care of.
Let's go! We're here! Let's go!